Got my Spark. Took my Catalyst, which is a supplement. Oh shit. Oh God. Okay, I almost backed into the delivery girl. She pulled up right behind me as I was pulling up my garage. Hey Dorian, happy birthday, beautiful. I loved your little post. You're so cute. So cute. All your pictures of you growing up and staying beautiful. Oh, I'm live, but I'm gonna have to get out of my car for a second to close my garage. The girl, I might just put it in my car. Hold on. I'm back. It's raining. I'm getting packages delivered to my house. Amazon, left and right. I'm trying my best not to drive out too many times. I've got to preserve my gas because of the craziness of what's been going on. We're freaking out about gas. We are freaking out about toilet paper. And although we were freaking out about toilet paper, I didn't hear one report of people saying, I didn't see one report of people saying that they couldn't get toilet paper to wipe their butts. Not one. Nobody posted that they were freaking out. I mean, families come together, neighbors, you know, somebody will give you a roll, right? Let's hope this case is the same with gas. Like, hello, every time I get gas, I do fill up, but I don't just fill up to top it off every time. You know, I let my gas gets down to probably about a quarter tank, and then I fill it back up. But I'm deciding not to drive as much if possible. And maybe the gas freak out will keep people at home. Yeah, maybe that will work. But anyway, I decided to go live. I'm on my way to an appointment, but I wanted to go live to talk about freak out moments, right? As a life coach, that is what I am good at coaching people through the freak out moments. And I want to say this, just because I'm a coach helping other people with their freak out moments doesn't mean that I'm not human and I don't have my own freak out moments. So I am out of town. I'm so excited. I'm going to a little oasis with a friend, and just some girlfriend time, some hangout time. I'm just so excited. We're going to work out. We're going to relax. I'm fully vaccinated. Yay! That's so exciting. And now it's time for me to take a break. But I have to, or my business in shambles. And so I take issue, and I have little freak out moments right before I'm getting ready to go out of town. And one of those is, I mean, I've got to stop that, but I like for things to be, and I like to come back to clean clothes, a clean bed, or organized office space, all of that stuff. So when I go out of town, you know, I'm going to come back with a suitcase full of dirty clothes, or actually Actually, last time I went and visited this friend, I washed all my clothes before I left. So that probably won't be the case because I'm staying with her, and so I don't have to worry about that. I'll wash my clothes before I leave, but you still have to unpack, put your things away, like just stuff. You have to make room, and then you just kind of have to reset. You have to reset, make sure you've got the food you need in your refrigerator so that you can keep eating for optimal health and happiness. So all of those things are super important. I'm sorry, I'm driving in my little stand here. It's not so stable. So then, of course, it's tax season, and I was trying to get all my stuff together for my taxes, and as I'm going through the sea of numbers, I'm just drowning, right? I'm drowning in questions. I'm drowning in like I switched from Bank of America to Synovus, and Synovus, while I don't seem to get as many bank fees, as I did with Bank of America, it's not the same. Like, I don't have all the features, and I don't know how to use the website quite as well. So, like, my Bank of America account, if I'm looking up something, I can, go back and look at, check images, and I can say, oh, yeah, I paid so-and-so for this, or this was this expense, and because I'm not the type of person that just says, that will guess. I'm just no, IRS, you could be audited, all those good things, bad things. And I'm I want everything right. I want to make sure I'm claiming everything right. I want to make sure, oh my gosh, look at that, y'all. I'm just passing another line of people trying to get gas at the gas station. Crazy. They need the Chick-fil-A people to organize the gas stations right now. Seriously. So anyway, I'm really particular about all that stuff, and my anxiety just went through the roof. I was just and it's not I haven't, I have a full-on spreadsheet. It may not make sense to somebody else, but it makes sense to me. I have a full-on spreadsheet where I have a tab with all of my transactions from my bank, and then the Synovus account, I made a switch one of the years. So half the year is Bank of America, which I could download an Excel file, and the other half of the year was Synovus, which they don't have an Excel file option. So I can't just download the Excel file and copy and paste it where I want it, and then put all the income things in one tab so that I can add up all of my income, and I like to itemize it too, and then also add up all of my expenses and itemize those. So I was doing all this, and then I went to put my new tax lady is the bomb. I know her from Falcons and stuff, and her format is super cool because I can plug in those things, and I can upload all of my documents and all of this stuff. And plus she's a woman, and I want to support her, and she's about to be a new mom, even more exciting. Anyway, so I messaged her I'm struggling, I'm freaking out, I'm about ready to slit my wrist. I guess I know I shouldn't joke about that because people, really do suffer from things that will cause them to want to do that. But I mean, really anxiety through the roof. I wanted to throw my whole notebook in the trash and delete, just start over. I just up to my So I had that freak out moment. I reached out to some friends because we had a little meeting anyway. We prayed. I went and had a workout, and then as my workout was ending, my friend called me. She messaged me and she said, I'm gonna call you. And then we came up with a game plan and we figured it out, right? We figured it out. I'm not a tax professional. The numbers kind of make me a little crazy. And so I need to get past. I'm sorry, I was parking and I decided that parking spot was too close for comfort. And so now I'm reparking. But I decided that, I needed to reach out. And that's what happens. Like, we all have what we call these things that we are not so good at, right? And it may be because we all have these different trauma. We all have like these different things. Like, I've had very bad experiences with tax professionals. And I don't, and part of it is, of course, my fault because I don't understand the rules and regulations, and I don't know how they apply. And, you see all these things now about, okay, you can file this, this counts and this doesn't, and all this stuff. And so as I'm doing all the numbers, I'm like, can I legally do this? Can they come after me for that? What am I missing? And so I want to dot my I's and cross my T's. And so I've had experience where I filed taxes, had somebody file my taxes, and then the next year they weren't available to work with, and so I had to go with somebody else, and they said, no, you didn't file this, and this, or they didn't accept this. Like, I was just like, what? So I had to go back and figure all that out, like, and just, it all worked out. I got set up with the IRS and was paying monthly payments to pay back taxes on, some stuff that I thought I was already doing something of that nature. Oh, a ponytail, y'all. But anyway, so I had to reach out for help. And so coaching is the same way. And I've done this in the past. Like, it takes some time to reach out, to find the coach that's best for you. I thought I could get by with just hiring assistants or doing different things, but I got to a point where I needed a coach. And I found the coach for me, a business coach. And then the same thing happens with tax professionals or whatever. Sometimes you have to go through a few, unfortunately, to find the best for you. And then you learn in that process. So, I wanted to share with you my freak out moment because, that, without sharing my clients' freak out moments, which, I'll share some of those, in time, with their permission, of course. But my freak out moment is a teaching moment for you as well. Like, I know when I get to that point, the things that I need to do. And what you'll understand that you'll get out of me as a life coach is that when you have those freak out moments, there are clear and concise steps that we take to get you out of those moments and to make those moments less or short-lived. Because what we do is we work through your shit so that you can understand the trigger points. Like, I knew that as this date was approaching, that there were going to be trigger points. I pre-started some things that I needed to do to handle my issues with filing taxes, right? And so what I will say about my freak out moment that I just had yesterday was it set me up to be in a much better position right now. So yesterday after my meeting, and I set some steps, I've now ventured into something that I had planned to do anyway, and I just procrastinated on it because I wanted to take the time to sit down and learn, or, like, I was really overthinking it. And so yesterday, I got to my freak out moment. I made a plan. I got set up, and then I started this that I was planning to start anyway. And I'm discovering that it's kind of fun. Weird, right? So now I'm using a tool to help me with my taxes that I'd planned to use anyway, that I was freaking out about because I was nervous that it wasn't going to be something easy for me to use. And in fact, last night I had to make myself get off of it to go to bed because I enjoyed using it so much. So, teaching moment there. We all have those freak out moments, but your pain can turn into your pleasure or your testimony. I hope I'm saying that right. That just came off the top of my head. So the pain points that you have, we can flip the script and help you thrive and get past those quicker. And sometimes they're so necessary, because if I hadn't experienced that, I wouldn't have reached out to my girl, right? And I wouldn't have gotten the information that she gave me that is exactly what I said that I needed, but I just hadn't talked to her to understand the process and set it up. And so now I'm in a much better position with my taxes. And I'm going to start saying that I love tax season because I'm going to benefit from it. I'm just going to say that now, and I'm going to put that on my affirmation list. I love tax season because it is proof that I am an entrepreneur. I'm living my best life. I'm living abundantly, and I'm doing the things that I've set out to do. And when I look at all those numbers, it's just proof in the pudding, right? It's proof that I'm exactly where God wants me to be, and I'm living abundantly. So, blessings and abundance to you all. I will talk to you next time.